And welcome once again in our top story. Top diplomats from the United States, China and Russia attended a security meeting on Friday with Southeast Asian foreign ministers, with the spotlight on the disputed South China Sea, the Ukraine war and North Korea's missiles. Here's a detailed report. Take a look.
The 42nd summit of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations commenced on Friday. The session in Indonesia began with a meeting of senior authorities. The guiding theme of the event is ASEAN Affairs, Epicenter of Growth. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar called on Indonesia's President Joko Widodo and expressed India's support to the country's chairship of the East Asia Summit. Jaishankar also spoke at the 13th East Asia Summit Foreign Ministers meeting. He noted that the regional forum must be committed to a free, open, inclusive and rules-based Indo-Pacific with respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity.
A strong and unified ASEAN plays an important role in the emerging dynamic of the Indo-Pacific. India firmly supports ASEAN centrality and the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific. We welcome Indonesia's efforts in mainstreaming of AOIP and its planned implementation through the ASEAN Indo-Pacific Forum. AOIP's convergence with the Indo-Pacific Oceans Initiative, or IPOI, provides a strong basis for our cooperation in this regard.
Jaishankar also raised outstanding issues along LAC with China's top diplomat Wang Yi. Indonesian Foreign Minister RETNO MARSUDI welcomed US Secretary of State Antony Blinken.
Our relationship with ASEAN is at the heart of our engagement in the Indo-Pacific, a region that more than any other will shape the trajectory of the 21st century. Both the US Indo-Pacific strategy and the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific underscore ASEAN's centrality. And we share a vision of an Indo-Pacific that is free, open, prosperous, secure, connected, and resilient.
US Secretary of State Antony Blinken held a trilateral meeting with his Japanese and South Korean counterparts on Friday, where they discussed the ongoing threats by North Korea.
So, as mentioned by Tony, North Korea launched an ICBM-class ballistic missile just 2 days ago. So we strongly condemn this launch as it threatens peace and stability of the international community. So as the Indo-Pacific region is in the midst of the most severe and complex security environment since the end of World War II, as seen in North Korea's intensified nuclear and missile activities, including the last launch.
Southeast Asian foreign ministers renewed their alarm over and condemnation of airstrikes, artillery shelling and other acts of deadly violence in Myanmar, but struggled on Friday to overcome differences on how to address the prolonged civil strife.
In the absence of significant progress on the implementation of 5 points of consensus, maka Myanmar diwakili oleh non-political representation di KTT dan di pertemuan Menteri Luar Negeri. Itu keputusannya. Oleh karena itu, dari waktu ke waktu, kita perlu melihat apakah terjadi kemajuan yang...
The bloc's efforts have been fruitless so far, with the junta ignoring international criticism and refusing to engage with its opponents. Bureau Report, Republic TV.